Don't mind the background noise. Today is June 21st, 2016, and I have some good news. Today I am currently sitting in my new place. I haven't... What's the word? I'm not going to show you anything just yet, okay? I'm not going to show you, like, what the new place looks like as of yet. I'm still waiting on the internet to come through, electricity, gas, all of that stuff's all sorted. So I'm just waiting for the internet to come through. And this time next week, I will be here. I will have most of my stuff set up here, and that's where I'll start rebuilding. That's where I will start creating and saving and basically just, I don't know, rebuilding all of my YouTube stuff again. Not just my YouTube stuff, but a lot of my passions and talents that I've just kind of that I've laid dormant over the past year and a half of just me not doing anything about it. So I'll gladly admit that that year and a half was a waste of time for like my talents and stuff. Wasn't a waste of time for like, you know, anything else, but mainly for like all my gifts and my abilities to do stuff and my filmmaking and all that kind of stuff. It was just a complete waste of time. I didn't do anything, didn't do any of that. So I hope that moving into this new apartment, and I know it sounds so weird like to say that, like that you're moving and that will change everything, but the truth is, like, when I look back on a lot of like, well, not even looking back, I never watch these videos after I make them, but when I look at the apartment that I'm in at the moment, I'm just like, wow, how, like everyone keeps saying to me, how did you do it? How did you survive? How have you put up with like all of the stuff that's gone on? And all I can really say is that I do not know. Honestly, I don't know how I've done it. I just know that I've had to do it. I've had to put up with it. I've had to move forward with it because that was the only way that I was ever going to get to the next step of my life. You can't stay still in that one moment and be upset in that moment without having like a vision. Like if you have a vision for the future, if you have a vision for where you want to be, where you are going to be, that is all that counts. That's all that matters. That's the only point in your time, in your life, where you will focus. And anything else that comes in between that, from now until that point in time when you are happy and you've reached that goal, it doesn't matter. It adds up to it. That's how I feel. I feel like because of this experience over the past year and a half, I now know what not to do. I now know how to go about my life. Ooh, what is that? Anyway, I do know like how to go about things better now. I do know how to handle situations better now. I know what it's like to have something that you really, really passionately want to do, but you just can't do it for a year and a half. Like, I felt all of that now. I felt the ridicule. I felt the struggles of creativity and all of that stuff. Like, just everything just hit me all through that year and a half. So, all I can say is that rather than being like, it was such a crappy year and a half and everything sucked living in that place, it was a good lesson. And now, because I've kept that vision of like what I want to do in the future, that's all that really matters. And you'll notice, apart from the noise that you heard back there, this apartment's really like well padded. That's the only way I can say it. It's well padded. So like there's no bouncing of noise. Maybe there is now because there's like barely anything in here, but there's no like bouncing of noise. There's no like echoing to that extent. Like there's just, it's a lot more home-like. And it's still a block of apartments. Like I still live in a block of apartments. So it is awesome. The carpet is like brand new and all of that stuff. So like it's been freshly painted. Like it is cool. It is great. I am so thankful to God for that. So no updates in terms of, I guess, where I go with this place, but I will keep updating this channel as I go along in life. Big road trip coming up soon. Gonna be vlogging, documenting all of that, so that will be fun. And also, things with my girlfriend on they were really rocky. Like, if you check my other videos, you can see like what I guess was going on there. But like right now, like we are in a good place, like a better place than what we were in when we were fighting and stuff, which is good. It just goes to show that, you know, you can't just give up on something that you guys have worked so hard to build. It's like if every, like, you know, the saying Rome wasn't built in a day. It also applies to the fact that because it wasn't built in a day, like because it didn't take a day to build that whole thing, like you can't just like give it all up. Like you can't just destroy that city or like Rome itself, like the empire or whatever. I don't know. I'm not that smart, but you can't just like that can't just topple after a day. Like it wasn't built in a day, so it can't topple in a day, because then it would just go to show that whatever they were using to build it or whatever they were doing was like not good material, you know? The best material is the material that you use, and if it's good material, if it's great material, if you guys worked so hard on it, you sacrificed a lot, you had like all your troubles and your worries and everything like that, and you're still standing strong, it's going to take more than one day. It's going to take more than one fight. It's going to take more than a billion of these things to come into play, you know, outside influences or outside forces like telling you this and telling you that. It's going to take a whole lot more than that to just crumble a relationship that you've spent so many years and months and stuff like that, like rebuilding. So, or building, not rebuilding, building. So all I can say is that I'm glad that we are on our way to recovery and working on it. And I'll also keep updating that. Wow, this video's gone like 7 minutes now. I'm so sorry. So yeah, keep up to date with that. New videos coming soon. Internet Dude should be here soon. I can't wait. Gonna be making more gaming videos because the internet that I'm getting is cable, which is so much faster than ADSL. And I feel so good. Like I feel so different being here. Like I don't feel like I'm afraid to make a video. I don't feel like I'm scared that someone's gonna be judging me. I don't feel like I don't have the privacy to go ahead and make whatever video I want. I feel free. And that's all I've ever wanted to feel.